Minister, in the last 10 days or so, 3 economic reports were put out in the public from the Department of Finance, the ESRI and the Employers Group IBEC. They examined the financial resilience of Irish SMEs, the revenue losses since the onset of COVID-19 and the future revenue trajectory into 2020 depending on the broader economic environment. The findings are stark. Nearly 1 in 2 firms made lockdown losses. 2 in 5 micro-sized firms, 1 in 2 small and medium-sized firms faced revenue shortfalls. Only 58% of hotels and restaurants were reported to be in profit. A total shortfall across the SME space for the period is estimated to be between 6 and 10 billion euro. Firms that have cash have used up those resources largely to try and bridge the funding gap. The key concerns that were highlighted, the modified domestic demand, a measure which strips out the multinational sector, fell by 16% in the second quarter of this year. It shows a two-speed economy, Minister, with the multinational sector performing well in GDP terms, only falling 6%. Yet household savings are growing, running between 5 and 6 billion euro. The live register, on the other hand, and the PUP and the wage subsidy scheme remain high, with 800,000 recipients in support up to last week. We have the public finances, national debt rising, concerns about the corporation tax take, the higher debt refinancing costs and Brexit all adding to our woes. The unemployed are disproportionately younger workers from hardest hit sectors, the retail, the hospitality, the tourism and the arts. I downloaded the tracker from the Department of Business this evening, Minister, just to see what monies have been given out. The Restart Grant, €298 million. The COVID Working Capital Scheme, €106 million. Microfinance loans in total, 18.8. The LEOs, 43 million. Enterprise Ireland and IDA, 34.5 million. Intertrade Ireland, 1.3 million. A grand total of 501 million over the COVID period to mitigate losses of between 6 and 10 million. 10 billion, I should say, in the SME sector. We need corrections, Minister, to give confidence to those working in the private sector. I believe the wage supports, the temporary wage subsidy scheme, may have to be reintroduced and extended. The present EWSS is not working for businesses that are turnover or cash poor. Insurance reform has been mentioned here, and it's amazing that here we are yet again. A book of quantum was produced by people in the ISME grouping over a period of a weekend, and we can't seem to put one together in 2 years with the insurance sector. We need something for rent supports and pressures brought to bear on landlords and banks to burden share. Upward-only rents are still a major problem, and banks at this moment in time are not burden sharing in terms of indebted businesses. Examinership Light, Minister. This was something that has been promised and is badly needed now in light of where businesses are at. We'd ask, where is it? And a tax strategy for the regions to encourage decanting from the major towns to more affordable living and a more balanced way of life and a more balanced economy for our country. I believe, Minister, it's déjà vu for me here. I spoke to you in advance of the July stimulus, and I mentioned nearly most of these things, and here they are still on the same list again, not much being done with them. More creative tax incentives and supports for business to remodel and reimagine their business models, Minister, in light of COVID and Brexit. And the other thing I asked for, Minister, was formal interaction between governments and the SME community in terms of pay bargaining. A seat on the LEAF, the Labour Employer Economic Forum. Surely it is now time that the SME sector was properly recognised in this respect, with respect to pay bargaining. The Irish people and the SME sector are resourceful, Minister, but we need a listening, proactive Department of Finance and Business. People have said it here already tonight: the tourism, the leisure industry, transport, the motor trade, aviation, the gig economy, the wet pubs and hotels. We have so many industries now who are suffering so badly, Minister. They are looking for something and they have not seen it yet in the measures announced to date. I hope that the October statement and budget, Minister, will have something. SME sector employers who employ over 800,000 workers in this state need additional help now. The question they are asking of Government, Minister, if not us, who? If not now, Minister, when? Thank you.